Good morning, today's job. Welcome to another episode of Cutting Trees Down with Reon and Spencer. Today we've got a pretty massive maple tree, so I thought I would bring you along and show you the process. This is about as big as they come around here.
Yeah.
Pretty normal style of silver maple. Come check out the tree. What, 5 or 6 feet in diameter at the base cut?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
5 feet.
super soft ground today. We had probably 3 inches of rain last night, and it was actually still raining this morning, so we're getting kind of a late start. We just got the crane set up, and it's 11:20. We haven't even made a cut yet. I mean, some of these leads you're gonna have to make cuts with the 36-inch bar in order to cut these.
A lot of capacity though.
Yep, we have the crane nice and close. In addition to this thing just outgrowing this spot in between that house there and this house, it's got some really big rotten spots, some big cavities. She's been dealing with all of the roots in this thing, just ruining her lawn, growing into the foundation of the house, and the whole backyard's just been dirt. And she's ready to cut this thing down, get some sunlight back here, grow grass again. So the crane is about 85 feet away from the tree, so we're probably gonna be good for like 10,000 pounds every cut. So we should be able to take some huge pieces.
Yeah, do you want to count out the picks?
Yeah. Ooh, I think that one could be 1.
Yep.
2. This big lead here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that one, 8, 9, 10, 12. I'm gonna say close to 14 cuts on this one. This is a big tree. We'll probably have to take that trunk section and, leave some of these leads a little bit high so we can make one cut like right here. Otherwise, that trunk piece could weigh 12,000 pounds. We're also, in addition to this, we're also gonna be cutting down this old spruce tree, so come check this out. We can't quite reach this with the crane unless we would have brought full counterweights, which I don't think it would have been worth it. So what we'll probably do is just climb this, knock all the branches off, maybe drop a huge top.
What about when the maple's gone? We fell the entire thing.
Not a bad idea.
It would fit.
Yeah.
Just got to get it right.
Spencer has a good idea. Cut down the maple tree first, and then just cut this spruce tree right at the bottom. Fell the whole thing closer to the crane, and then lift it out with the crane. The only thing I'd worry about is some of these branches kind of brushing up against the fence. We might have to cut some of the lower branches off and then do that.
Yep.
Maybe just cut the lower branches off that one side. Come on out here and check out the crane setup. Beautiful weather today, by the way.
Yeah.
Pretty easy crane setup today. We're on the street. We got permission from the city of Monona to keep the crane parked in the road. We've got our steel plates down, 1-inch thick steel plates on our heavy pick side. Come check out the other side here. We've got all of our wood discs and 1 row of 4x6 blocks over there, but the crane is perfectly level. We checked out that manhole cover, and this drain here lines up with that drain. These are all things that we want to check out because we want to make sure that we're putting our outrigger on solid ground. It's 11:20 right now. I'm guessing that we'll probably have everything cut down and cleaned up in 5 hours. Probably we'll be packing up around 5:20. I'll check back in when we get to that point. So here we go. All right, starting out here, we are ready to do the first cut of the day. And we are starting out at a 58-foot radius. We're gonna be good for 14,800 pounds. And we might even have a couple cuts that are closer than that. Got some wires across the street, but I don't think there'll be a problem because that pole is like 8 feet from the curb. So these should be pretty easy to set down.
Got a couple. Yeah. Nice.
Probably don't move them up anymore and just cable up?
Yeah, just cable up. All right, you're almost clear. You're almost free. I'll get out now.
All right, this first piece is weighing in at 5,600. What a whopper. Can I clear that if I swing?
I think so.
Huge piece. That's a freaking tree right there. Holy sh**. Damn, Felipe. Pick number 2. 51-foot radius. Taking this huge horizontal piece here. Coming out towards me. See? Came off beautifully. Dang it, I would have zoomed in if I knew you were going to do that.
Take one of them not to take me out.
And this piece is weighing in at 3,400 pounds. Just a small one compared to pick number 1. I have a present for you, Felipe. A 3,400 pound present. I kind of want to swing left a little.
Are you good?
I think we're good. My gut instinct said that we needed to swing left.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Took a bigger piece, which is nice. 4,000 pound piece. It's crazy. We've taken 3 huge pieces and we haven't really put that big of a dent in the tree yet. Well, kinda.
Yep, that's good.
This is pick number 4. And this one was a tiny little guy, only weighing in at 2,000 pounds. Slowly cable up. It's okay, I have a good video right here. Out of battery already, huh? Yeah, that piece of big wood is plenty big to make it worthwhile. This piece is coming in at a measly 2,000 pounds. Cheers. 4 or 5 crane picks done. We're still 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 crane picks left. And a massive trunk. I wonder if we're gonna need the 60-inch bar. Kind of hard to tell, but this next piece is gonna be big brush pick of the day. It starts out right there and goes all the way up. And there's a big branch that goes into a river birch tree that you can't even see. And we are at a 90-foot radius, good for 7,900 pounds. And we're thinking this one could weigh up to 5,000 or 6,000.
Okay.
It was a little tip heavy. At the last second, I saw the tips dropping a little bit, and I gave it a couple more clicks.
All right, well, I'll get down and help you maneuver this thing out.
All right, this one ended up weighing in at 5,300 pounds. My one outrigger here on the heavy side is reading 57,000 pounds.
That's cut. Nice. Okay. Sweet.
This one's weighing in at 3,500 pounds. They're at 87-foot radius. Is that about where the trunk is going to be? Spencer?
Yeah.
87 feet?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to be good for 8,600 for those trunk pieces. Are we caught on the branch behind, or is it good?
Just barely. I think keep
boom
boom
up.
it. Yeah, boom up.
That's another good sized piece. One brush pick left, eh?
Yup. This might want to roll a little bit, but maybe not that much, because I have it slinged up pretty high there.
103-foot radius, and we're good for 5,300. And this piece is a little bit special because it's the last brush pick of this tree. And the chipper truck is completely full. So hopefully Zach gets here quickly with our coffee and our extra chipper truck. Here comes chipper truck number 2. Thank you, Zach. This tree is going to end up being 2 grapple truck loads of wood and 1.5 loads of wood chips. So Felipe's already got the first grapple truck pulled up, and he's going to start loading logs. He'll load a good portion into this one, and then the other one will have some too. So both trucks will be about 3/4 full, maybe all the way full. We'll see.
Damn. What does that weigh?
This piece is weighing in at 3,000 pounds.
Oh.
You think if we take that other piece of wood off, we can just lift the whole trunk?
I was considering it.
So right now I'm pushing the boom out to 153 feet. So one more half section of boom, and we're gonna try and reach that spruce tree that's way back there. At 130-foot radius with partial counterweight, I can still pick 1,000 pounds. We're hoping it's only 130 feet away and it's not farther, because I'm not really good for anything after 130. We lifted it. My one outrigger is the least amount of pressure that I've ever seen. 800 pounds. Hey, tie on that blue burn rope. It's about as close as you can get. 882 pounds for that outrigger. 57,000 for that one. We're just gonna take this little top out of the spruce tree, and then we're gonna fell the rest. And then we'll be able to pick up a huge section. And we're back in the green. This crane's awesome, huh? Well, we were good for 900, and this piece weighs 1,000. But look what we accomplished. We got the tree shorter, and we got a rope in it. Now it looks like a pretty easy fell, don't you think? Perfect little tree. And then over here. Very nice, great success. So we dropped the whole trunk, and we're just picking it off the ground. We're good for about 3,600, and this weighs 3,200. After this, I'll push the boom back in that one section, because that gives me a little bit more capacity for the big trunk. Down to the stump cut here. We are at an 83.2-foot radius, and we're good for 9,692 pounds. And we think that this piece is going to weigh around 8,000, or maybe a little bit less, we're hoping. All cut?
Yeah, it's fine.
We're at 72%. 78%. 80%, 86%, 8,200. Yep.
Ah, I said 8.
already gained capacity. So we're good for 996 and we picked 82. Are you glad you don't have to carry that out by hand? Spencer just gave the roof a little blow down. It's nice to have that crane tie-in point. So safe. Give us a thumbs up, Spencer. What do you think today went, Aaron?
Good. Even better now.
Yeah? Little after
Dessert for
work.
the ride home.
Nice. I wish I would have saved mine. Now I want another one too. All right, good job. Got the best crew.
Big tree.
Yep. It is 6:17, and believe it or not, we were basically setting down that stump cut around 5:15, 5:30. Just kind of how I anticipated. I don't know how I guessed that, because this tree was actually a little bit bigger than we thought. We got all the wood loaded up. Ended up being 2 full grapple truck loads of wood, and then our big chipper truck is completely full of wood chips, and then we brought the little Freightliner, and that's about half full with wood chips as well. So a ton of material. One other really cool thing I want to point out is where we had our outriggers. One right here and one right here. We had the steel plates, and you can't even tell that we were here. The only way that you can tell that we were here is there's a stump. But yeah, no damage to the driveway or the lawn. And this is a beautiful stump cut by the one and only Spencer Baldwin. Give yourself a little pat on the back here. Yep.
Yes.
So,
Kind of been a while since I had a good stump cut.
yeah, think of this thing. Yeah, monster stump. Somebody gets to grind this, but I'm glad I don't have to. And then the spruce. So I don't know if I did a good job explaining it while we were doing it, but basically from here to the crane was 135 feet away we had measured, and we were trying to figure out what's the fastest way to get this tree cut down and cleaned up. So we just took a little tiny top off, and then once we took that little 1,000-pound top off that tree, we were able to fell it, miss this, miss that, and once it was felled, it was quite a bit closer to the crane, and then we were able to just pick the whole thing up. So that actually went smoother than expected, because originally I thought, oh, someone's gonna have to climb that and cut little pieces. We didn't have to do that. So it's been a long day. We have a lot of trucks to dump. Thanks for coming along with us on this tree adventure. If you guys would like to see more of this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.